Good Wednesday morning, my people. Happy Hump Day. As always, my name is Casey Halpern, and I'm thrilled to be joined by my colleague, my friend, Ryan Bornman. Ryan, what is going on, my friend? How's everything?
Good, Casey. How are you? All is well. I'm excited for it. Excited for the day.
Yeah, it's a beautiful one out here. It's a little cloudy. Looks like it might storm here in New York City, but look, we're here to bring the sunshine and the good vibes, and we're here to talk about the packed lineup we have. We have the gigantic, everyone's favorite non-elevated event, the 3M Open, teeing off in just under 20 hours. We've got an actual massive MLB slate. We've got the trade deadline looming a week from today. I've went to the gym 3 days in a row, so that's a win. That's what we call a winning streak, as the great Lou Brown would say. So things are looking up. Vibes are high. Let's hopefully get some winners here. But before we do, is there anything we want to recap on the Open? Did we win anything?
I didn't win anything personally, so I don't know if you did, but I did not, unfortunately.
No, I
I
did.
I was close. My top 20 bet, I think I went with favorites. I think I went Scotty, Rory, and Rom, and I don't believe Rom finished in the top 20, so no luck on my end, unfortunately.
No, Johnny Rama had some trouble around those greens. He had also a few club tosses and just a nice little performance after some shots for him. But look, we're going to try and get it back this week. We have the 3M Open at TPC Twin Cities in Minnesota. Um, Obviously, for your knowledge and for everyone at homes, this is a course that really tests a player's ball striking abilities. The biggest challenge here is the water hazards. There are a lot, which is really strange for a course in Minnesota, but obviously there's a lot of lakes there. I think there's 10,000 lakes in Minnesota. That's their slogan. I forget. The land of 10,000 lakes or something like that. Um, so this will punish players who have a lot of errant shots. If you can keep the ball in play, the greens are not anything to scare you off. There's plenty of birdie opportunities. There are some long, challenging par fours, but the par threes are pretty generous, and players have a chance to make a move there. But the par fives are basically a pitch and putt. This is where the players are going to score at the 3M. So we'll see what happens. But looking at the course itself, I always like to play the course on PGA 2K before I bet it. So I actually did that last night. I know I sound like an absolute psychopath, but the greens are spacious. There's room. There's room out there. The rough isn't too bad. I mean, on the Xbox, that's probably different in real life. But as long as you don't miss the mark and go in the water, you should be okay. It honestly reminds me of a Florida course, which is strange because it's in Minnesota and couldn't be completely different, but the water aspect. But if you look at the former champions, Ryan, Jonathan Vegas, Lee Hodges, Tony Finau, Cam Champ, all show us that the main theme here is ball striking. It's a ball striker's paradise. Even the guys who aren't known for their short game can really catch fire here. And as long as they have good ball striking abilities, can keep the ball in play. So accuracy, distance, and ball striking, that's what I'm looking at this week. So I kind of wanted to just give you some background context on the course before we get into it. I'll bring up the our old friend Data Golf, and we could really get cracking here and grinding away. How's that sound?
That works with me.
I do want to say I did place one bet already. I used the bonus bet from that I had on this was just completely a passion bet. I took Jake Knapp to win outright. I don't think the numbers like him actually, but let me pull up the screen here. So I just
I
want to.
actually, I'll preface too. I actually also took one already too. I used the Bally had a boost, a 20% boost that I used on Chris Gotterup.
Oh, Chunky Chris, the New Jersey's very own.
Yep. Data golf like a little bit less than I think I got him at like boosted to like plus a little over plus 3,000. Let me check.
So you Data Golf likes him at plus 2,700. So you got a good number at plus 3,000 then on him. It looks like.
Yeah, hopefully that's the case. I'm pulling it up right now. And we'll see. Let's see what I got. I got him at plus 3125, and he's still with the boost, and he's still at plus 2,500 on Bally. You can see he is on MGM too. So I boosted him. He's some places the co-favorite. I mean, he's third on Bally's. I think other places like him more, but yeah, one of my buddies wanted to go in on him, so I joined in on it. So we'll see what happens here. Hopefully we can get one there.
Yeah, I mean that would be nice. I'm just quickly pulling up the stats so we could kind of go through. So obviously it is a. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. That's great. It's a different field this week. So there's actually opportunities to win because Mr. Scheffler and the other big dogs are not present, which makes me a bit excited, actually, but also scared at the same time because I know my card can get a bit out of hand.
I mean, I also last week we ended up using a profit boost on Caesars. I think I used it on Lee Westwood. I mean, I want another one. I want another. I have a $5 max profit boost on Caesars. I want another one of those super long shot guys to kind of give me some hope this week. I mean, he obviously finished outside the top 30, but he was in it for a while, and it was it
He
was
certainly was
close
in
to have it.
You texted me and you're like, "Oh, he's in it." I was like, not for long."
Yeah, I mean, he was at least in it early. It gave me a little bit of hope. He made the cut. He was in it, but he never really had a shot at winning. But
No,
it was at least a little bit of a fun sweat.
it was fun. It was a good time. Day one, we should have maybe taken FRL, but even though he didn't do it, but if we really want to look down the board, I should have prefaced this also. I did take another bet. It is absolutely disgusting.
You didn't wait for any of us.
No, I didn't. I looked money. I took one. No, but I only took one plus EV bet, and this is as big of a long shot as it gets. I also was only able to get $10 down. I did take Jolie Damon outright at 400 to 1.
So you got a good number then.
Oh, I got a great number there, but he has legitimately zero chance. Joel's won once, I think, before. He also blew I think a 3-stroke lead in a tournament earlier this year. He also just fired his longtime caddy and his best friend from growing up, Gino, who is also a full swing legend from the Netflix series, if any of you at home recall. But I have Jolie Damon at 400 to 1 for a measly $10. So
have you now you're talking about series just on this. Have you watched the new series on Apple TV Stick?
I watched the first episode and fell asleep with 10 minutes left. Never went back.
The finale was last night. I'm not going to spoil anything. I was just curious if along the lines of golf, it was pretty decent show. I'd recommend finishing it out. It definitely starts a little bit slow, but it kind of kicks up in the last 5 episodes, I would say.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't bad.
Well, good to know. I do need a new show, so perhaps I get into it a bit.
No, it was good. I would recommend. Wasn't as quite as good as some of the other shows that came out. I forgot the name of that one that we both liked. The Neighbors one.
Your
That
friends,
was a great show. Yeah.
We do get Happy Gilmore on Friday, so that look.
True.
It's probably going to suck. So everyone temper your expectations, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a nostalgic watch. But if we're looking down the leaderboard, I mean, Jolie Damon's still 250 to 1 at DraftKings. I would probably take that as the long shot. Where's your boost? Or if you
Caesars,
have one?
what are we looking at? We got these two guys, Nate Lashley.
All right,
Cummings.
Nate Lashley. I was about to drop the F-bomb on live air. I loathe this guy, and I'm going to show you exactly why. I need to pull it up though. Nate Lashley is an absolute hack, in my mind. Can't stand them. I'm trying to pull it up. I'm looking furiously on Twitter. I'm going to show you. I mean, X is useless at the moment because I can't search for my old tweets. What the hell? All right, I'm going to see a hard way.
This guy. I mean, for the $5 that I'm gonna waste on this, this looks like my best option.
Well, first off, let me show you what Nate Lashley has once done. Let me show the viewers at home.
I feel like there's something has happened with
no.
that comes up for you.
I have to find it though.
Like you've been on every bad beat that has happened in golf in the last 3 years.
This is like fresh out of COVID. I can't find this though. Nate Lashley missing 2-foot putt. Dude, this is insane. Oh, go to Facebook for this. I had Nate Lashley to win the AT&T Pebble Beach in, I think, 2021. It was, Ryan? You can see my screen, right?
Yeah. Oh, I see it.
He 4-putted from 2 feet away. Sorry, from
sounds like something I would do.
13 feet away, and then he 4-putts. 3-putt from here. After this. I can never bet on this guy again.
I mean, he's just crushing the ball.
Zero field, just 0 pace, 0 regard. And
he's just literally just crushing the ball.
Absolutely screwed. But if you want to take Nate Lashley, do not let me stop you. I will not be joining you.
No, I think I'm gonna go with Quaid.
We got a Quaid guy. A friend of mine said, you only pick hacks. That is true. But hey, we're going to buck the trend this week. Stand by, Willie. We'll go through the picks soon, but we're just talking about some long shots now. Stop jumping.
Maybe I'll take him and he'll avenge your the little conundrum for you. And you stay off him though.
I mean,
just let me have this one.
It's what he did to me that tournament was. Oh, I found it. I found the tweet after this. So after he imploded, I got a little creative and I made this. It's like a gift, you know. It's like I can't control it, said Matthew Kidman from The Girl Next Door, said myself. And yeah. Lashley folded like a cheap suit at the 2021 AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am because Casey Halpern bet on him to win. He absolutely did. That is the only way he lost because I had him outright. He was like 90-1 or something. But yeah, so I wasn't ever meant to bet golf, it seems. But we're gonna get a winner here tonight. We're gonna get a winner this weekend at the 3M, and you're gonna probably get a winner with Nate Lashley, and I'm gonna cry. And if you win,
now you're talking me into taking him instead of the other guy. So I might as well. You know what?
Instead of Jolie Damon.
Oh no, the Quaid guy.
Oh, Quaid Cummins, good name.
Yeah. Nate Lashley.
You want to come in hole?
What's up?
You want to come in Quaid's hole? Lanto Griffin 350-1. I mean, there's some definitely long shots. Zach Johnson. I mean, if you want to maybe split Lashley and Jolie Damon, we could talk about that after. I don't know if I should be on Lashley though, but maybe we could work something out.
Nope. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna go with Quaid. I'm feeling good about him.
Okay. So what's that boosted to?
That is boosted to. It doesn't show me a thing. 30%. 5 to win 1,800. Good
bet. Nice little pizza money. I like it. So our long shots of the week are, you know what? I'll tweet this out after. I'm just making a note here.
What else do we have going?
Give me a sec. I'm going to tweet out our entire card.
Yeah,
We'll
it's a full fade card to fade.
long
Just
shot.
take
And
the no at minus minus
Cummins.
60,000.
I gotta admit, I bet on every golfer and close to the book. I've never even heard of this guy. Jolie Damon, I'm on at 400 to 1. Okay. I'm just making a note here, and I'll tweet out the card after for everyone to see. All right. You want to do first round leader or winner next? Like an actual feasible winner.
I say we do actual feasible winner and then we do first round leader after.
Okay. Let's see. Some good numbers. Bazooka.
Whoa.
Bazoodenhood had a nice little open start, and then he kind of tapered off towards the end. He finished, I want to say, like really poorly, actually. But he's never won before on the tour. He finished.
I don't know him to do it for the first time.
He finished T34 last week, but he had a great Thursday. He had a good Saturday too. Friday he was 2 over, and then Sunday he was 1 over. So kind
You
of
just gotta put it all together.
Yeah, he kind of cost himself there, but it seems like he likes the links golf. I don't really know if I love him in Minnesota to win.
There have been a report.
But there are some guys I do like here. I like Akshay Bhatia, who has won before on tour. What's up, brother?
Hey, hold on a sec. My weirdly the emergency thing is going off in my building, so I might have to jump off the stream right now. Don't know. I don't know what's going on. Give it a second. I don't know if you guys could hear that.
I definitely heard that. I thought it was your girlfriend.
Interesting. No. That is that she's at work. That it stopped. That was weird. All right. Well, I'll go check it out in a second and I'll be right back. But I won't log off. I'm just gonna open my door. I live in a new building, so that's just never happened to me before. Give me 1 second. Keep
You're
going.
good. I will I'll take us home here. So who am I gonna take? Burke, you still listening, you fool? Let's go. We got Jolie Damon. Let's go Akshay. We've got Jake Knapp already. I'm going to go Siwoo, Akshay, Jake Knapp, and Jolie Damon as my outrights. I am going to probably put 0.2 units on each. As obviously these are just complete dart throws, but all of them are decent looks in my opinion. That's where I would take my stabs on the outright market.
Everything all right, sorry, I'm back for a minute. I don't know. No one was out in the hallway, so if hopefully I don't hopefully I make it out alive here.
Okay. Well, do you want me to run through who I like again?
Yeah.
So this is the thing. There, you know what? I'm not taking who I just said. I have an issue. I have Jake Knapp already. I have Jolie Damon already. I'm gonna add 2 more outrights that I will officially take, and I will tweet them out too. I want Marty Thor Bjornsson. I call him Marty. His name is Michael. Data Golf does not like him at all. This guy absolutely pounds the ball. We discussed him a few weeks back. I don't know if you remember for the John Deere Classic, Ryan. He came in 3rd or 4th. We have a mutual friend, so I also am pretty biased here. So give me Marty, give me Jake Knapp, and I guess for my last one, I'm trying to decide between Akshay and Siwoo. Siwoo is just a legend. None of them are particularly great ball strikers, which is a bit of an issue. I'm going to go Akshay. What's up, brother?
I kind of want him too, so
okay.
that's good news.
So
that'll be my two. I'm just gonna stay on my three. I'm gonna stay on Goddard, Akshay, and the Quaid guy. That guy.
okay, so that's it. So you're on. Ryan's on Akshay, Chris G, who's been hot lately. I mean, I hope it's just not a Scott like a links golf type of thing, and I hope he can bring it back over to the States. So you're on Akshay, Chris G, and that's it. And obviously, we went through your long shot. Let's talk some first round leaders before we get into baseball. All right, FRLs. I mean, I'm just going to go purely on the numbers here, whatever data golf likes. I'm not going to even think twice. I mean, that's disgusting. No way am I taking Ricky Fowler. That's not even a question. I'll take Siwoo. And what are the tee times? That's actually important. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, look who's teeing off first. Who's leading us off tomorrow morning? Absolute scumbag, this guy. Literal piece of work. What time is Siwoo teeing off? All right, Siwoo's at 9:02. So we got a morning guy. I'll take Siwoo if you want to join me.
Okay.
The numbers seem to like him. Fairly 0.07 plus EV. And then we'll probably want to take someone in the afternoon, but we'll probably get to that later in the day. Maybe Putnam. Maybe Hoey. We'll tweet that out, though. I'm not ready to plant my flag anywhere else at the moment, unless you feel otherwise.
No, I'm gonna just go with him. I can get a nice whopping 1363 down on that on FanDuel. So
On Siwoo,
it's good news. Yeah.
I really hope it doesn't move by the time I take it then and now. You know what? Should I just take it right now? No.
Yeah, may as well.
No, I have to. I want to make one deposit, and someone who's commented in the YouTube chat is going to whine it if I don't take it for him. So, we'll take Siwoo. Okay, let's move on to some baseball. Second half of the season's here. So we've got a very, very big MLB slate today, actually. I'm just bringing up kind of the odds. Give me a second. You think the Yankees are going to win later?
I hope so, dude. We need Fried to have one of those big starts. He's been pretty good in big games, except for I think like one or two this year. And every time we kind of need him to pitch well, he pitches well. So I'm really hoping that that's the case again tonight. I mean, they need to figure it out. Otherwise, they're just not going to win in the division. And I don't really want to see them play a wild card series.
Well, they would lose that wild card series. There's no doubt in my mind. Hold on. I'm trying to.
I don't feel good about that with the team at this point. We'll see after the trade deadline, but
yeah, I mean, we'll get to that too. I'm bringing up something that is not actually on the site yet. So give me 1 second.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, not a lot of boosts out there today. DraftKings is pushing some live home run boosts, so we'll see about that. Not really a whole lot you can do with that. Earn a live home run boost every time you bet. Interesting. Bet a home run. Bet a live home run. It's interesting little thing there. So if anyone has any insight there, that'd be great. But I think that's a tough one to use. And then I've got a 3-leg MLB parlay. I'll probably just throw that on a long shot home run parlay, so we can maybe just put that together on the stream. I'll start looking right now and see what we got.
I could do that. All right, I'm bringing up Profit X's odds because I was trying to tease what we're building here at Profit Duel, but right now it's kind of giving me fits logging in. So for the sake of time, just give me 1 second. And it seems like Profit X has the best odds all for right now. Okay, so I actually have a few baseball plays I like. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you I'm taking these officially because I don't really bet baseball during the season, right? But if I were a baseball betting man, and I do follow baseball religiously, play fantasy, and it's a very serious battle right now. I like the Giants today. I think that Verlander finally kind of gets that win. They are plus 146, although liquidity doesn't look great at the moment. So give me what I would say is the worst number, plus 144. I would put $50 on that. I probably will, actually. So I like the Giants. I think Verlander finally gets off the schneid. He's kind of been dealt a lot of bad luck losses. He's 0-8 right now with a 4.99 ERA. But if you look under the hood, the numbers are a bit better than that. I like the Mutts to complete the sweep against the Halos. I think Maneo will get stretched out a little longer today. Looks like a lot of liquidity just came in on the Mets. So plenty of money for people to join the Mutts if you think they're going to complete the sweep. Look, they're 3-0 since they brought another gimmick back. They brought Pablo Sanchez out to the yard, and they've been 3-0 since. Mets fans have been clamoring for a new gimmick. They wanted to recreate Grimace, so they're trying everything they can. Pablo Sanchez, Elmo, who knows who's next? Maybe Scooby-Doo. And then lastly, I was kind of debating between the Mariners and the Rangers as my last team, but I think I'm going to go with the Rangers because I think it's just a shorter number than laying what the Mariners were. I think they were minus 135. Oh, they're minus 126 now. Okay, so that kind of changes my thesis, but hypothetically, I would take both the Rangers and the Mariners. The Mariners because Luis Castillo has been pretty lights out recently. He's got like a 1.4 ERA in his last 4 starts with 25 strikeouts. And the Brewers have been on a 6-game road trip out west with the Dodgers and Mariners. And I just think this is the last game of the road trip. So I think they've kind of got like some dead legs and are eager to get home. So that's why I would take the Mariners. And I realized I was still looking at the Rangers, so my apologies. But yeah, give me the Mariners too. Where are you looking?
I think I'm just on I'm looking at a couple different props. I'm not going to go too deep into the mainline markets at the current moment. I might put together like a little bit of a parlay, but I'm on Brendan Donovan. What's up?
I'm going to look on FanDuel.
I was actually looking on these are coming in on Profit X for me too. I'm about to take Matt Verling over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs and do that for a unit. I think it's at minus 111 at the current moment. He's on the Tigers Brewers. I follow a couple people and I'm on the over for this Pirates Brewers game. Pirates Tigers game as well. It's not one of my plays, but that's something I put in this morning.
8.5 or 9?
8.5.
Okay.
Last one for me. I'm also going after Brendan Donovan over 1.5 bases today in Colorado. I think Kyle Freeland's pitching for them.
Yes.
That is, I think, at minus 130. It should be around there. Most places are at.
You got minus 130 on Profit right now.
Yep.
Brendan Donovan.
Yep. Most places are at like minus 160 or better. So I like that one a lot. I would eat up that if you're in the stream. I would eat up that $94 in liquidity right there. Let's see what else. If I can put together any other plays.
It sucks that there's not really some great reloads this week, but that's typical.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a couple little teasers possibly. I think we still might tease it just on kind of what we wanted to do. We have a sort of a cool tool on the Profit Tool site called the Boost Matcher Edge, and it kind of allows you to hedge your bets, but also push more money or more of your winnings into the more likely outcome or whatever you think is the more likely outcome.
I'll bring it up for people.
And that's a kind of a pretty cool aspect. I know Casey and I we had some discussions with Outlier, and they using some of their insights to potentially use this. So I think one of the ones that they had up today is the Rangers, the over in the Rangers game and the Rangers money line. So if you want to just do search event there, Casey, we'll just kind of give you a quick preview of kind of how this works. So if you just search the Rangers, so we have the A's and the Rangers. If you
said money line, right?
Yeah, you could just stay money line. So it says the Rangers. One of their insights is that the Rangers are 7-2 in their last 9 games as a favorite. So if you click on, if you just do call it, we'll just call it like say you had like $100 max bet with $30 boost. You can just click the calculator here on site. Scroll down so you can see we put the bets.
Let me make the screen a little.
This is just an example. I understand that maybe you don't have Hard Rock and you can't do this with no vig, but just showing an example for how this works. You'd scroll down, and so you could pull this little slider and pull it all the way to the right because we were going to think that the Rangers have a better chance of winning. So say you had this boost. What we do at Profitable is match betting and locking in profit no matter what happens. Typically, you will even out your profits on each side. So no matter what happens, you'll win X amount each, no matter what. But our boost matcher tool here shows you that if you think one outcome is more likely, or you have some insights, or say you have an edge one way or another, but you don't want to totally have full risk on that edge, and you want to kind of hedge it out, but you want to give yourself a chance to win some money as well. In this situation, right, you'd have a boost here where you would win 24.62 if the Rangers do win, and you'd win nothing if the A's win. But you can kind of pull the slider and customize how you want to mitigate your risk for these situations. So one of the cool tools that we have on here, and we're potentially figuring out ways to best utilize this and use different insights to have people have a different edge and make some more money with us. So just a cool little teaser of what we got on site and possibly what we're kind of working towards for some, branded content partnerships, et cetera, kind of deal. So just wanted to highlight that.
If you got your boost, I highly recommend you come use our boost matching tools because you will make a good amount of money and you won't lose a dime most of the time. So come check it out. But Ryan, before we go, I kind of want to just discuss the second half of the MLB season. Obviously, the trade deadline is 8 days from now. And specifically what the Yankees will do. They have some glaring holes. For the sake of time, I won't go into a long-winded essay verbally on my thought of the Yankees and their current state. But this might be a surprise. I'm not too fond of what's going on. I'm not too fond of the person running the show. I'm not too fond of the left side of their infield. And I know I might be in the minority on this one, but I do not think trading for Eugenio Suarez is the right move for them at all. That is because the Yankees have a very solid lineup already, even though they have legitimately 2 zeros at shortstop and third base, and they need upgrades at both, but they're not going to upgrade their shortstop because they're going to continue to coddle him. I just don't think trading away top prospects for 8 weeks of Suarez is a good move. I don't think it's good process. I'd prefer they also look for someone more affordable in terms of trade capital, like a Ryan McMahon, who I think is a good baseball player. He hasn't had a good year.
It's a terrible home and away. He strikes out at like a 37% clip.
I know. But look, I do think he's a good baseball player. I do think there are other factors that go into it. Like he legitimately is on the worst team ever, and he's a veteran on that team. And it's like, I could see it being very hard to get up for something like that, right? And it just kind of weighing on you because at the end of the day, you are a true competitor. And I do think he is someone who can use a change of scenery and would really be a good addition. Look, he would definitely be an upgrade at third base, like defensively, that's for sure. And he's definitely an upgrade at the plate than Peraza
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends what they give up. Like I feel like he's only like Praz has been not as great defensively, but like he's kind of like known for his defense, and
Yeah.
he's definitely a negative bat. I mean, he's one of those guys that I don't really believe he's just going to come to New York and be. I think you get him for like nothing, maybe just to mitigate
Well, that's the
mitigate
thing.
what we have over there.
They would get
But
him for very cheap.
yeah, I would have to be very cheap. I guess I'm in the camp of that. I don't want to give up the likes of Spencer Jones for Suarez. But they got to do something over there. Like we can't if they want to have any shot at winning this year. This year they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to upgrade that side of the infield. Jorbit and Oswald over there are just not the answer. But I don't really have a right answer right now. I'm kind of just I'm kind of just like whatever Cashman does, it's going to end up being the wrong move, and we're going to be mad about it. So I'm just mentally preparing myself for that.
I just think this is a guy he's 30 years old. He's got 2 years remaining after this, so he's not going to be that expensive in terms of trade capital. It's his contract. I think it's like 2 for 32 remaining. So the Yankees are definitely going to have to eat a good amount of money, or the Rockies if they want to do trade him. But if you do look under the hood, his barrel percentage does rank in the 80th percentile. His hard hit rate does rank in the 85th percentile. His average exit velocity is in the 98th percentile. His expected weighted on base and expected slug are pretty high. I would take a chance on him. I think he's a much cheaper option than Suarez. And as you said, I don't want to mortgage their top prospects because honestly, I don't even know with an addition at third base if this team as currently constructed is capable of not only winning the division, but winning the pennant or World Series. I don't think they're quite there. I think they've got a lot of holes, and I think they need to focus the trade deadline around relief pitching and getting another starting pitcher, because at the end of the day, it's just what they're trotting out currently is not sustainable, and nor has it really worked out for them in the past month. And I think pitching is their biggest need. So,
I mean, they need some relievers that also throw kind of hard. I think our Loizaga is our hardest throwing reliever, and he throws like 96, and he gives up a run every single time he pitches. So I don't really think in today's MLB it's sustainable to have most of your bullpen just really throwing only 95 when there's tons of flamethrowers out there across the league. And I think the average velocity in the bullpen for across the league is above 95 miles per hour at this point. So it's kind of crazy that the Yankees don't have some sort of flamethrower in the back end of the bullpen. But
it's also crazy that they've been looking for one for the past year.
Yeah, and they can't get one. And seemingly like the Rays and these other teams just breed them in the minor leagues. They just have right-handers who throw 102 that come up and are fantastic for a little while, and they can kind of just replace and replenish as they need.
We'll see what they do, but they need a third baseman. They need at least 2 relievers. They need another starter, just someone that could eat innings and is capable of going out there and pitching fairly well, giving 5-6 innings of 2-3 run ball, and just being a competent starter, because obviously they have no Garrett Cole. Clark Schmidt is now done for the year.
Stroman has been good since he's come back. I hate to say it because I was a fan of the signing of him, and then he was terrible for a while, and I kind of got off board on him. But credit where credit's due. He's kind of been good for his couple starts when we needed him to be good, when kind of shit's hit the fan. So I'll give him that. Do I think it's any sort of long-term solution? No, but a couple good starts in a row, which is good. It was pretty huge for them.
Yeah, look, as you said, credit when credit's due. I'm skeptical he'll be able to keep it up, but
they
need pitching. They need 2 to 3 relievers, and they need a starter, and they need a third baseman, and they need a shortstop. But they won't address that one.
Yeah, why would they? We have to stick that out for the season.
Why would they even give the guy a day off? Because he mentally needs it. It's so glaring to everyone and their cousin, except the people running the show. But yep, that will be it for us today. We'll
I'll leave you with what I'm going to play from that home run parlay. Just the last little thing. We'll see how it goes. I know we play these for fun. I'm taking
what sportsbook.
FanDuel. Just I have a 30% 3-leg parlay boost. I pretty much exclusively use these on home run parlays. I'm kind of a sucker for betting them, and I just think they're fun. Keeps sports betting fun for me, especially when it's only $10. But I am gonna run the combo of Wilson Contreras, Vinny Pasquantino, and Gunnar Henderson. That should be at plus 100, 250 before you throw the boost on there. So be 10 to win like 1,300. So we'll see. I haven't hit one in a little while. But yeah, we've gotten close and it's been fun. So
All right. So
we'll see how that one goes.
Wilson Contreras, the Pasquatch, and Gunnar Henderson.
Yep.
That's your 3-leg parlay. Anything else to add before we head off?
No, I think all is good. I'm gonna make sure my building's not on fire, and we'll see how that goes. So if it is, then
Well, if it is, please find your
I'll get
nearest
out of here.
place and run as quick as you can out the exit, please, and text me that you're okay.
If not, I did it for the stream. We'll be all right.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to say at that one. But all right, that's Ryan. I'm Casey. I'll tweet out our official golf card after this. And thanks for watching. We'll do this again soon.
Yep. Thank you guys. See you, Casey. Appreciate it.